At least 3 people have been killed in a shooting spree at a shopping mall in Bangkok. Thai police say a 14-year-old suspected gunman has been arrested. Well, the incident occurred at the Siam Paragon, as one of the city's biggest shopping malls, located in the heart of the capital. CCTV video shows the gunman dressed in khaki cargo pants and a baseball cap. Authorities shared an image of a police officer apprehending the suspect, lying face down on the floor. Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin has expressed concern over this incident. He says police are closely monitoring what is happening. He expressed condolences to families of those who died. Well, we're joined by Saksit Sasambat in Bangkok. Saksit, we understand the suspect is in custody. What more do we know at this point?
Now, that is all the extent that we know right now, according to media reports and also security sources telling CNA that the suspect is a 14-year-old boy who has entered the mall wearing khaki pants and other military-like paraphernalia and clothing, and then started shooting in the mall at about between 4 and 4:30 p.m. local time. That is when the mall has been evacuated. That is when the first social media videos have been published, seeing people streaming out of one of the busiest and most popular malls in Bangkok. And that is also when the police, which their national headquarters is just right opposite of the road of the mall. That's when they responded to the reports of this shooting. And then, sure enough, they apprehended the suspect in a very swift fashion. The suspect, the 14-year-old boy, he didn't resist arrest. We do not know any further information, or no further information so far has been officially confirmed to the media yet, as authorities and also ministers, the Deputy Interior Minister was also on the scene talking to the suspect itself. But as of now, we don't know much more than what's already been reported so far.
Saksit, a 14-year-old boy, of course, he's a suspect at this point, but should he prove to be the gunman, confirmed that way, does this raise questions about security at Bangkok's public spaces?
Regardless of the age, regardless of the circumstances, the fact that we have a shooting inside one of Bangkok's most popular and busiest malls does definitely raise some security questions. Some of your viewers who may have been to Bangkok know the big malls have metal detectors at the entrances, but more often than not, they're just for show. There are no bag checks have been done. Nobody is being waved out when the metal detector goes off. So you can accuse the mall operators of security theater. But this also raises some very dark memories of just almost exactly a year ago, when a former police officer went on a shooting rampage in Nong Bo Lampu in the northeast province of Thailand, killing over 30 people and himself. Most of the victims were children, more preschool children, and that already has raised a lot of debate about gun control, even though the laws and regulations are pretty strict. But illegal weapons definitely do play a role in these gun-related incidents, even though mass shootings are a relatively rare occurrence. This is also the first real test of Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin, who came in power just a little bit over a month ago, who has been talking about not so much about security issues, but talking about a widespread portfolio of policies in order to aim for the betterment of the Thai people. Now, this is, of course, going to be top of the agenda now. After this incident, there will be questions about security. There will be questions about the fact that a 14-year-old boy has a firearm and was able to go into a mall. That is, of course, going to raise questions. Now, another factor, the timing is also very crucial as well, because this comes at a time when Thailand is trying to get more tourists, especially from China, to Thailand. And as we said many times before, this mall is one of the most popular in Bangkok. It, at one point, has been the most photographed on Instagram. And incidents like these do not help the prestige and the image of Thailand abroad, of course. So this is also going to be another challenge for the government, not only to tackle the actual security, but also to tell the rest of the world that things are business as usual. Whether or not they're going to be successful, this is obviously too early to tell.
Thanks. Saksit Sasambat reporting live to us there from Bangkok.